Oh man, guys, I just watched a fucking 7-year-old kid bouncing a basketball, and as it got away from him, he ran and tried to stop it and fucking creamed right into this car face first. It was hilarious. I wish I was recording like 30 seconds ago, but this is David, and I decided while I was on my way to get some delicious coffee in my belly to start the YuGiOh series. I've been meaning to start for a while and I really didn't know what my first topic was going to be. And then I decided that I probably need to introduce myself to whatever bit of the YuGiOh community will ever see this. So, like I said, I'm David. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I've been playing this game, YuGiOh, since 2004. It's been a long time. My brother got into it before I did, and he would play it and I would call him a loser and move on with my day. And one day I was sitting on the couch and he was watching the anime and it hit me in here and I thought it was really good, so I figured I would try the actual card game, and I've been playing it ever since. And so it's really because of him that I play it, and I rewarded him by making him play every duel against me with Battle City rules, where you got to keep the rarest card of your winner. And I stole all of his cards, and it was a dick move, but that was a long time ago, and hopefully he forgives me. But that's about me as far as when I started playing the game. And like I said, I've pretty much been playing ever since. There were a few times where I would go without playing for a while and take breaks around 6 months at a time, just when I thought the game was kind of in a bad place and I didn't feel like playing. So, but other than that, I've been playing since 2004. I've played through every format there has been. And that's it, basically. I'm not really competitive. I've been to a few YCSs and a few regionals and not done particularly well, but I do tend to play pretty casually. I don't really get the joy in playing the best deck there is to play. I mean, I get it. I understand that people want to win, but for me, it just kind of feels like if I am playing the best deck, then it's just kind of autopilot. And don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of skill in tech choices and reading the opposing player and how you actually play the game. It's very important, but I just never wanted to feel like I was doing the same thing as everybody else. The person sitting next to me, and then on that side we're all playing the same shit, and it causes me to lose more than I win. That's fair to say, but it's about having fun. And if I'm sitting across from some dude playing Spiral and I'm sitting there playing, I don't know what a good example is. I wouldn't play fucking Hunders or anything, but playing Paleozoic or something, which is my favorite deck currently, I get much more satisfaction of that, even if I can pull off a win. I remember back in it'd be 2014, I believe, with the arrival of the E-Dragons. I remember out of that same set, so I could have gotten the E-Dragons, I had them, I bought a case of the set, but instead I played Battle and Boxers, because they came out of the same set. And I went to a tournament and I got creamed by a guy playing E-Dragons, but I did win one game out of the 3. And that made me feel better than any victory that playing E-Dragons would have given me against that guy, because I took something that should not have been good and was able to at least, you know, hit him on the chin. So that's a little bit about me and how I play. This channel is probably going to be dedicated to mostly casual play, because like I said, that's what I do and it's what I enjoy. So man, it's a lot of traffic out here. Really want my coffee. But yeah, so this is just kind of the intro video to hopefully what will be a big series. I'll have to come up with a catchy title for what to call it, because everything else is taken. I gotta work on my intros too. Everyone has really good intros. That'll be step one, is working on intros. But other than a catchy intro and a catchy name and, you know, catchy title for the series, I just hope to be a new face in the YuGiOh community at some point. Someone I work with just waved to me. She probably thinks I'm insane talking to my phone. But yeah, I just hope to be a new face in this huge, vast world of YuGiTubing and make it with one of the greats someday. And this will be the first video. I'll probably look at it in a few years and laugh and say, what the fuck was I doing? But you gotta start somewhere. And I guess that's enough about me and my rant. Figure out what we'll talk about next time. Maybe talk about my my hatred of Evenly Matched, but everyone's doing that now because the card is garbage. But thanks for joining me on my walk, guys. Hope you learned a little bit about me and about what kind of content we got coming up in the future. A lot of deck profiles, a lot of online duels, a lot of real life duels. I think that'll be a majority of the content that I really want to focus on, because after Galactic God left, you know, there's been kind of a gap as far as consistent live casual duels, and that was my favorite part about his channel by far. And so hopefully I can fill that void. That'll be my goal, is to be kind of the place to go if you want live casual duels. I mean, I'm not saying I won't play anything else, but it's just something more fun, you know. I feel being creative, coming up with ways to make casual decks good. And yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. This has been a really rambly video. I'm gonna have to work on making scripts too, but it's a thing for another date. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hopefully you'll tune in next time so we can have our first YuGiOh discussion on whatever topic I decide it'll be fun to talk about. But until then, peace, guys.